you, Stephen. Today's epic, Weiner, but not on a roll. I figured I'd just let Weiner alone. It's already a pitiful train wreck. But then I thought, hey, wait a minute. Did Donkey let it go with Shrek? Of course he didn't. He did his job. Called out Shrek when he was playing the fool. Now, I ain't looking for a pound of flesh, but I must lay out some Weiner rules. No sexting, or Twitter, or Facebook, or Skype. You've established yourself beyond creepy. And rule number one above everything else, not one more picture of your pee-pee. Forget about being mayor of New York. And who could blame your wife if she flew? And by the way, forget about your current job as well. I'm pretty sure that'll be gone too. You've admitted to 6 sexting partners, which means there were probably 40. Just going from bad to worse, Mr. Weiner. Don't you wish you had been born a shorty? All this shame you brought to your family. And only one reason it had to occur. Because you had to show a 21-year-old co-ed how big a man you really were. And how did it really come to pass? This terribly ugly end? All because you couldn't pass up that little button that said send. And now that you've admitted in a crying jag that yes, you were morally corrupt, do the one favor that will make us all happy, and please shut the hell up. So narcissistic you are that you needed this fix, much like a heroin to junkie. And I don't really know all the levels of Shrek, but I damn sure know who is Donkey! Hey, tomorrow's a mystery, yesterday was history, today is a gift. Grab it, rip it open like a 5-year-old at Christmas. Huh? Today's epic, Weiner can't cut the mustard. I was totally ready to move on. I mean, how many muscles can I flex? And then Weiner went and said it, that he was addicted to sex. Whoever was in charge of spin yesterday told him he had to say something quick. And as all the rich and powerful do, he said I might be sick. I love Weiner's story. He said he just needed that constant thrill. If you're poor, you're dumb and guilty. But if you have power, then you're just ill. Call yourself a sex addict, then mea culpas through and through. Then apologize to Clinton? Hell, Clinton wishes he was you! It's time to resign, Mr. Weiner. Time to become a man. And I'm talking about a real one, not the one you're always holding in your hand. He now joins Tiger as a sex addict. Michael Douglas and Clark Gable. It worked so well for David Duchovny, he's playing himself on cable. Okay, I'm not totally sure about Clark Gable. It was just a very good fit. But those other guys are official. Until they got nailed, they couldn't quit. So we'll take your word for it, Anthony. If it's a sex addict you want to be, just don't be it as a congressman. Just resign and set yourself free. Because then if you texted students and even had your very own porn star, we wouldn't have to watch you fall so fast and very far. Hey, tomorrow is history, yesterday was history too, and today is the present. Rip it open like a 5-year-old at Christmas. Thank you, Stephen. Here's the today's epic, Weiner, the Trilogy. Now, as you know, and you fans out there, no one has ever gotten 3 straight days of poetry, but this guy's off the hook. Just one more day of Weiner, and hopefully that'll be it. But it just keeps getting uglier, and he's falling apart bit by bit. He's totally dazed and confused, people calling for his ouster in droves, so he's decided to disappear for a while, like a mouse behind the stove. Rehab is the ultimate fallback, and you needn't be sick, you can just be wrong. And then it becomes kind of not your fault. Then it turns into a country song. His behavior has been indefensible. But more so the tap dancing and lies. Does he think being cloistered at Betty Ford is going to change things in anyone's eyes? Of course, Clinton's backing away now. Said Weiner needs to clear his head. But compared to this pervy wackadoo, Clinton is breakfast in bed. Let's not overplay he's a congressman. Sadly, politicians are more scandalous than not. And the country would be in a lot better shape if we had good people in these spots. The machine considers slippery and slick some kind of virtues for leaders of this nation. And now that I really think about that, it's why Leahy is such an aberration. But don't get excited when Weiner resigns and nobody cares anymore about his junk. Because if history teaches us one thing, it's sure, chances are we'll get another skunk. Hey, tomorrow is history. Yesterday was history, and today is the present. There you go.
Tomorrow's a mystery.
That is. It
yeah.
sure is.
You want me to do that for you?
Yeah, go ahead.